Hi Tauruses! So this video is going to be a little different than the usual love readings that I do. This one is going to be all about you. It's going to be about boundaries and self-care. So if you're into this type of video, please let me know so I can continue to do them. I'll still do love, but I feel like when I do too much love readings, it gets repetitive when not enough time goes by and the energy doesn't shift. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate these types of videos. So let me know if you like them. I'm going to be using my True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck, which is this one, so we can see what's going on in your relationships. And this could be romantic or platonic, so it could be a significant other, it could be friends, family, coworkers, anything of that sort. And then I'm going to go into my Awakened Soul Oracle deck, and we're going to see what boundaries need to be set and what boundaries need to be strengthened within those relationships. And then lastly, we're going to finish off with some self-care cards. So these are like self-care acts that you can do to better the quality of your life to make you happier and healthier. All the decks that I use will be in the description box down below for your convenience if you did want to purchase one. However, these are affiliate links, so I would get a profit or a portion of the profit. If that makes you uncomfortable, you definitely don't have to use them. However, if you did choose to use them, I just want to say thank you so much in advance for the support. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you feel like the message is not resonating, then this message is not for you. Feel free to check out your other placements. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you so much for these messages in advance. What is going on currently for my Tauruses when it comes to their relationships, platonic or romantic? What is currently going on for my Tauruses? Sorry, guys. What's currently going on for my Tauruses? Thank you so much. So right off the bat, we have the Tower card. You guys could be going through something, through an ending of some sort. Oh, definitely. So I feel like you guys are leaving either a relationship, a partnership, a job, even like your home. So maybe some of you guys are moving out of your childhood home or just moving from one place to another. I feel like something that wasn't what you wanted is rerouting your life onto the rightful path that you're meant to be on. So you could be upset now, you could be kind of like not wanting this, but you'll see in time that this is something that was meant to happen for your greater good. I do see you traveling towards your rightful path here with the Chariot card. You could be dealing with a Cancer because this is Cancer energy. You could have those placements. We also have Mars energy, so Aries and Scorpio. And then water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I feel like you guys are leaving a place that maybe you once called home, or somewhere that you thought you would be for a long time. It could be you just cutting off a friendship, walking away from a specific friendship, or walking away from a specific a significant other. So whatever the case is, you're definitely dealing with an ending, and it could be something that's making you really sad, but what you don't know is that it is actually something that was meant to happen because better things are coming in for you. So the Tower is something that kind of like causes an upheaval in your life, something that you didn't want, but it always ends up for the greater good. Okay, so it's always something that you'll look back and be like, wow, I really didn't want this to happen, but look at how far I've come because that happened. It's that type of energy. So I don't feel like you guys are walking away from something willingly. I feel like this was like something that forced you to move on, forced you to leave whatever it was. It's going to be different for everybody, but I definitely feel like this is something that is for your highest good, and you guys will start to see that in time. So just keep going. I'm going to pull some boundaries for you guys, but because I feel like you guys are kind of set off on your own journey right now, I feel like these are going to be boundaries that you need to set within yourself as you move forward and meet new people and whatever it is, maybe you get a new job or get into a new relationship. I feel like these are boundaries that you're going to need to set within yourself. For guides, guardian angels, what do my Tauruses need to do? What are some boundaries they need to set in order to live a happier life for themselves? Sorry that I'm like, my voice sounds crazy. I'm sick right now, guys. So I'll be coughing and sniffling and probably breathing heavy because I can't breathe and talk through my nose. Sorry, a bunch of my cards just fell. Thank you. So we have the card Sovereignty, and then we also have Release. So with the card Sovereignty, this really speaks of taking like leadership or dealing with people who are leaders. So it could be like your bosses or you know, parent figures, anything like that. You could have had problems with one of them, like you could be walking away from one of them, which is why you need to release. Either somebody who was like a motherly or fatherly figure to you, or somebody who could have been a boss, or just somebody who maybe was bossy in your life that you couldn't stand. So either like a best friend or somebody that you were in a relationship with who was like super controlling. Whatever the case is, they want you to release that. They don't want you to go running back towards it. I know if it's like a parent of some sort, that's really hard to like cut off a parent, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or if that's not somebody that you can cut off, it's definitely somebody that you need to forgive, which is that release energy. Let go of the things that they've done, forgive them, and keep your distance. You know what I mean? You could definitely stay in their life, but don't let it get to the point where it is now, to the point where it causes this tower in your life, if that makes sense. Whoever it is that you're kind of having trouble with, if you can walk away from them, then definitely release them, walk away, and don't look back. But if this is someone who has to be in your life for one reason or another, try to release the negative things that they've done to you and keep your distance. Don't allow yourself to be too vulnerable around them, just because now you know you can't really trust them that way. If you feel like this is just like a one-time thing, definitely have a conversation with them so you can release the tension between the two of you. Or if like say that person doesn't feel like they did anything wrong, definitely have a conversation so that way you can finally like release the grudge you're holding against them. Because I know what it's like when somebody does you dirty and they refuse to like acknowledge it. It's hard to kind of like release that anger because you're still mad because they're not acknowledging what they did to you or how they hurt you. Okay. We also have leadership. So some of you could have been like screwed over in a job. Well, we also have shadow here. Some of you guys could have been screwed over and out of a position or a job. Excuse me. Spirit wants you to kind of take that, like try and get that position back, if that makes sense. They want you to prove yourself, show that you can be a leader, that you can get that promotion, that you would do great at that job, whatever the case is. If this is just within like a family dynamic, they want you to take control over what's going on in your family. Say you're having issues with like I said, mother, father, or somebody who is very masculine or somebody who's very controlling. They want you to take that control back and focus on being your own leader. Focus on not letting people tell you what to do, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. They just want you to be able to speak up for yourself and show people that like they can't walk all over you. You know what I mean? Like you're not somebody who can just be tossed aside and thrown away and then pick back up when they're bored. You know, like they want you to prove yourself. Not that you have to prove yourself to other people, but prove yourself to yourself. Like show that you are not somebody who can just be used and taken advantage of in whatever case is going on. I wish I could know exactly so I can like get more descriptive with you guys, but I had to be like so vague just because I'm talking to so many people. So let me know in the comments down below like what you guys are going through and how you're relating to this, just because I feel like I had to be so vague. But yeah, whatever the case is, they definitely want you to be able to speak up and stand up for yourself. Also, shadow side, they want you to definitely work on your shadow side. Just because if you have people in your life surrounding you who are causing towers and causing you to like be in a negative space, it's also because you're not at your highest vibration either. So a lot of time when you're dealing with people who fucking suck around you, it's because they're at a low vibration and so are you, because like attracts like. So you're attracting people at the same vibration. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you act the way that they do, because some people obviously are going to be worse or behave worse than others at different vibrations. But when you're still in a low vibration, it's because you haven't worked on your shadow self. You haven't really worked on your traumas or the things that happened to you in the past, like childhood wounds or just wounds from a past relationship. Like, you're not working on those, so it's keeping you down. So that way you're getting stuck with all these idiots around you, okay? All these people who are treating you poorly and not, you know, excuse me, people who are not like of your highest good. Even though you're not acting out like that, you're still in that vibration, so you're still attracting a bunch of like people that don't serve you. So you need to really work on your shadow side. If you guys have ever like seen on Amazon, there's like this journal that really helps you. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But it's like you burn it after, and it says like burn when you're done, I think. Something like that on the title. But on the inside, it's a bunch of shadow work prompts, and it'll ask you like a bunch of things about your childhood or how you feel because of, you know, certain situations, and then you write them out, and you start to realize a bunch of things about yourself. It's really helpful, basically, when you want to work on your shadow side. If I can find that journal, I'll link it down below for you guys. Maybe you guys can like pick that up. I think it's like $8 or $9, something like that. So if you are wanting to work on your shadow side, then that's definitely something that you should pick up. Or just getting a journal in general and kind of like going through the motions whenever you're feeling upset. Write down why you feel upset, you know what I mean? And get to the bottom of things, because you could be getting triggered a lot by people and they're not even trying to trigger you, but they trigger you, and you need to find out why. Somebody who says something that's not even meant to piss you off, you need to figure out why it pisses you off, or why it makes you cry, or why it makes you feel that way. You know what I mean? It's like when people argue about, like, say you're with a significant other and you're arguing about the last piece of pizza, and you're like, why did you eat that? You knew I wanted it. And they're like, bro, what the hell? I didn't know you wanted it. Like, my bad. And you're like, no, you did want it. I know you know that. Like, you start arguing about the last piece, but it's really not about the last piece. It's about you feeling like your significant other never thinks about your needs before theirs. You know what I mean? So that's just an example, but you need to get to the bottom of things so you can work on your shadow side and then move forward, and so that random things don't trigger you the way that they trigger you now. So that way you can finally release your baggage and then raise your vibration and come into contact with people who are good for you. Okay, so next we have cleanse. So where do you hold power in these boundaries? You need to cleanse. Okay, so look into smudging, because like I said, you guys are most likely surrounded by people who are in low vibrational states. They are sucking your energy dry, or they're making your energy bad. Like, they're surrounding you with bad energy. So look into crystals. You can look into smudging with sage. Just look into stuff that's going to work for you. It's going to be different for everybody, but Spirit definitely wants you to cleanse your space. That way you can get rid of the negative energy. And you'll also, when you get rid of negative energy, you'll also start to feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. You won't even realize like how much this bad energy was kind of like holding you down or making you feel like you're being weighted down. Okay, so definitely look into smudging, look into crystals, whatever's going to help you feel better. Look into like cord cutting rituals too, so that way you can kind of like cut people out who are sucking your energy dry, or who are making you feel bad about yourself, or making you mad, triggering you, that type of thing. Look into stuff that's going to make you feel better, so that way you can get rid of that negative energy, and that way you can like work on yourself in peace, and then that way you can raise your own vibration, and then come into like your soul tribe, the people who are meant to actually be in your life, and you know, significant other that you're supposed to like have like a happy happy marriage, that type of stuff. If you want to find the people who are right for you, and you can only do that once you raise your vibration, so you can start connecting with people who are better. Okay, I know I'm like rambling, but okay. Let's finish this reading. So guys, guardian angels, what type of self-care routines should my Tauruses focus on to better the quality of their life, make them feel happy and healthy? For my Tauruses, please. So right off the bat, we have aromatherapy and plan a vacation. I know it's hard to plan a vacation in the middle of a pandemic, but you don't have to go somewhere that's like super far. You can do a staycation at your house. Just take some time off of work. We also have, well, connect with crystals. This reminds me of just the clearing or cleansing your energies card that we were just talking about. Anyways, back to plan a vacation. You could actually plan a vacation, just make sure that you're being 100% safe and not putting other people's lives at risk, okay? But if you want, you can just do like a staycation. This could also mean like take some time off of work, or take some time away from people, just having some me time and doing things for you, okay? We also have aromatherapy. If you are someone who loves like essential oils, or you've been thinking about getting essential oils, and you definitely should. They are also highlighting this necklace to me. This looks like a rose quartz necklace, but of course it could be anything. But if rose quartz is a crystal that you're drawn to, definitely think about getting a rose quartz necklace, or just a simple rose quartz and keeping it by your bed. Rose quartz can really amplify self-love and romantic love, so if that's something that you're looking into, definitely look into that. They're also highlighting the lavender. I know there's like citrus, vanilla, and I don't know what this is, peppermint maybe, I don't know, or eucalyptus maybe, but they're highlighting the lavender. So if you are having trouble sleeping, definitely look into some lavender essential oils, or even just lavender scented like creams and stuff that's going to help you go to sleep. They're also telling me melatonin. Some of you guys are having a hard time sleeping. But overall, definitely, if you've been thinking about getting an oil diffuser, this is your sign. Go get a diffuser, clean out your room, set your diffuser up, and put some nice essential oils that will make you feel good, and have it, you know, going when you're in there. Maybe pick up a journal, pick up a book or something, and just do things for yourself while the essential oils are going through the air and making your air smell nice and relaxing you and that type of thing. Lastly, we have connect with crystals. So they were showing me, or they were highlighting a rose quartz for me, but it could be anything, any type of crystal. If you don't know much about crystals, a quick Google search will help you look into excuse me, crystals that are going to help you. So if you want protection, literally just type into Google like protective crystals. If you want something that like gets your creativity going, just Google creativity crystals. If you want self-love, Google self-love crystals. You could just literally Google any type of crystals, like stuff that you feel like you need help with. Just Google that and then type crystal and see what comes up for you, because those can be very helpful, especially if you're needing like protection or you're needing cleansing, stuff like that. There's definitely crystals that can help you to get rid of negative energies and keep you safe from energy vampires. But yeah, you guys, I hope this video made sense. I know I was rambling a lot, and I've been getting so like tongue-tied, and like right now I can't even speak in these readings. I don't know why, but if you did resonate with this reading, please let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me how you resonated with it. Tell me if you did like these types of readings. I hope they don't come across too like all over the place. But yeah, you guys, that is it for today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.